Sonita has opened up about Adam Thomas' explosive meltdown on him as celebrity, insisting ITV bosses should have stepped in sooner. Adam allegedly called Jimmy Bullard the C-word in an explosive clash mid-trial when he pulled the plug on the show early last year. Sonita claimed the entire ordeal went on for nearly an hour in front of shocked fellow stars. She said, "I found it very uncomfortable and disturbing. It was very explosive, very aggressive. I was so visibly upset and shaken by it. I was saying to anyone who would listen, why isn't anyone stopping this? Please make it stop. This is not right. I would have liked it to have been broken up sooner. I'm looking around at everybody like, somebody do something." Sonita, 62, revealed Jimmy and Adam were left to it as the show's producers tried to prevent the other celebrities from witnessing the bust-up. She added, "I was thinking, we're all going to really regret this if one of them swings a punch and somebody gets hurt. Like, please make it stop." Sonita also told The Sun that she supported Adam by voting for him to stay because she felt sorry for him despite the outburst. Though she agreed to keep him in, the hitmaker added it felt like rewarding a child for throwing a massive tantrum. Sonita penned a long statement on Instagram following the finale, writing, "Most of the videos about my campmates were pre-recorded as a recollection of my memories of them. I made them so I wouldn't forget how I felt and what I thought at the time. Some of those thoughts even came from diary notes I wrote back in South Africa. I didn't want to change those videos based on what I later saw in the show, because edits can sometimes change how situations and people appear. I really wish everyone had been given a proper chance to speak last night, so it didn't end up feeling hectic with people trying to talk over each other. Before I walked out, all I wanted to say was this: I hate that people are being called bullies and that there's bad blood between us. I had a wonderful time with everyone, despite one difficult incident, and I truly hope we can hold on to the life lessons and the incredible experience we shared together. I adore them all," she added. "I also feel that the word bully is a very serious accusation. It's something I don't believe should be used lightly. There are too many truly bad people in the world already, and it's dangerous to label good people in that way." Adam apologized, and I thought that was a very grown-up thing to do. I also believe friendships and banter can sometimes be misunderstood when viewed from the outside. I simply ask people to try and see both sides. I also want to say clearly, I am not a bully either. Over the last 2 weeks I've received a lot of verbal abuse on social media. I understand people feel passionate about the show and support their favorites, and I respect that, but I don't deserve to be sworn at or called names. I would never treat anyone like that. You call me grandma. But would you speak to your grandmother that way? What about kindness? What about respect? Social media shouldn't be about finding someone to hate and then everyone joining in. I had a life-changing, amazing time on this show. When I first started in this business, there wasn't social media like this, so this side of things has been unexpected for me. You can call me talentless, ugly, desperate, past it, irrelevant. But those things are not true, and ironically, that behavior is also bullying. So please watch my videos knowing they were my early opinions at the time. Some thoughts may naturally evolve after watching the show, but one thing hasn't changed: I still love everyone. And I truly appreciate your passion and loyalty. The experience is finished now. We all survived the African jungle and the trials, and we have a new king. Adam Thomas I. Wish him well. I always have. Him just learning how to cope with this side of things. The live final descended into chaos last night prior to a tearful-looking Adam being crowned jungle legend. During the final, Jimmy accused the show of editing out clips in a furious rant live on air in a showdown that will go down in TV history. ITV veterans Ant and Dec failed to keep a lid on proceedings as Jimmy accused Adam of being abusive, aggressive and intimidating during an expletive row in the pre-recorded show last year. Ant and Dec gave Jimmy the opportunity to speak after Adam allegedly called him the C-word in an explosive clash when Jimmy called him a celebrity in one of the trials, which left Adam in danger of going home. The clash became so heated that Gemma Collins and Sonita stormed off stage as Jimmy went around each campmate to ask if they thought Adam's behavior was aggressive and abusive. The explosive confrontation finished with Ant telling Jimmy, "Right, let's leave it there." Well, agree to disagree, after plenty of back and forth. While making great TV, the confrontation between the celebrities and the hosts will likely bring into question the future of the show. Jimmy admitted he threw Adam under the bus when he quit a trial that sparked the explosive clash that left viewers at home in shock. The former footballer admitted he had to leave for personal reasons and that if he didn't say I'm a celebrity in the challenge, he would not have received his full pay. "Listen, Adam, and all of you can be upset with me, and I absolutely threw him under the bus, I get it and I'll wear that," Jimmy said. "But what I don't stand on, is someone being abusive, aggressive and intimidating. I don't stand on that." Welcoming Ant and Dec to share their opinion on the matter, Jimmy said, "You, pointing to the hosts, were there and you didn't show any of that footage. You didn't show any of the C-bombs. It's a liberty." Jimmy fumed. Ant argued, "The reason we didn't air the C-bomb is because that is unbroadcastable." "I was there and I didn't think it was intimidating." "I was there." David, who has been accused of bullying Adam during the show, disagreed with Ant and backed the former footballer as he demanded answers as to why Adam was hurling obscenities at Jimmy. Adam hit back at David, telling him to let the finalists speak, which received cheers from the crowd in the live audience. During Adam's opportunity to speak, he said, "I take full responsibility for my actions, and yes, emotions were definitely running high in that moment. I have nothing but love for Jimmy in that moment. I have apologized to Jimmy on numerous occasions and I do take everything that he is saying into account, and the only thing I can do is apologize. That is not how I want to show myself off, and I have never shown myself off like that before or after that. I do apologize, Jimmy." "Funny way of showing it," David interjected before Ant and Dec furiously told him to stop interrupting. David continued, "I like to say how I see it, I like to keep it real, and what I have seen is a lot of editing to make this poor guy," pointing to Adam, "the victim, so the people will support him. We all had banter back and forth, a lot of it was cut out from their side. But I think it is time for the truth." Storming off stage, Sonita yelled at the audience, "Guys, you weren't there, I was there and it was aggressive and abusive, we were shaking." Gemma, who is a close friend of Adam, then followed as she also left the stage. Jimmy shouted in the background, "You can't be aggressive, abusive and intimidating, it doesn't matter if Adam said sorry." "I will not take you, Ant, saying it wasn't aggressive, abusive and intimidating. You can't say that. Show it, let everyone watch it, let's play it now." Ant and Dec wrapped up, "Right, let's leave it there." Well, agree to disagree. Jim, after airing Adam's final eating trial in Friday night's show, which fans branded horrendous, Gemma Collins urged, "He will forever be my hero, Adam. He so deserves to win!" Looking visibly unhappy with the praise Adam was receiving, David interrupted hosts Ant and Dec to ask, "Do you think he deserves to win this after calling Jimmy the C-word a couple of times?" "Yeah, after that challenge I do think I deserve to win," Adam proudly replied. "Don't you think you should ask Jimmy whether he thinks he deserves to win?" David added. "Because there was a lot of that stuff cut out of it." As Ant and Dec tried to control the situation, Dec urged, "We will come to this, we are going to ask Jimmy later and we will speak to you as well." There was a lot of stuff that was said that was unbroadcastable, Ant confirmed. In the scenes that did air of the fiery clash, Adam could be seen shouting at his co-star, "Jimmy, are you effing taking the pee? I am in there getting covered in effing ants." Jimmy replied, "Whoa, calm down. That's pathetic." However, Craig and several other co-stars have since claimed that Adam dropped the C-bomb multiple times in unaired scenes. Craig Charles finished in 4th place, with Harry Redknapp and Mo Farah placing 2nd and 3rd. Earlier in the episode, Adam awkwardly glossed over his aggressive row with Jimmy as he addressed the drama for the first time. "It certainly hasn't been short of drama this year," Declan quipped as he kicked off the live final. Addressing the drama in camp for the first time, Adam said, "I know there was a lot of drama that went on in a lot of camp, but honestly we had the best time and I am just thankful I got to share so many memories with these guys." Former footballer Jimmy listened closely in the audience to what Adam had to say following a string of bullying rows that have plagued this year's show. "It's not going to kick off, what a shame," and laughed, unaware of what was to come.